Hello, I'm Kelly Borchard, Executive Director of Child Caring and a member of Children's Mental Health Infant and Toddler Immediate Needs of COVID-19 team. We are exploring what parents need as a result of the pandemic and offering some thoughts on self-care and what parents need to be their best. Let's start with Francesca Vasquez, resident therapist and family navigator at Foundations Health and Wholeness. Francesca, how effective are creating mental pictures or using breathing techniques for parents under stress? Would you demonstrate these, please?
Of course. Studies have found that using breathing exercises and visualizations can really help to reduce stress and anxiety, and they also can increase your ability to relax. So I'm going to show you my go-to strategy for breathing. It's called box breathing. I use this one a lot because it's easy to remember and you always have your breath with you. So I'll give you a little visualization here. First, you let out the air from your lungs and you count to 4, holding the breath out. Then you're going to breathe in for a count of 4, hold it for another count of 4, and then let it out. So I'm going to practice with you. So we're going to let out all of our air. And we're going to hold. Then we're going to inhale. And then hold. And it's as simple as that, counting to 4. Then the visualization that I have is, in order to do this, it's helpful if you just kind of relax. You can close your eyes or look down at the ground. Imagine that you're resting on a white sandy beach and you feel safe, calm, and relaxed as you think about the following: turquoise water and a clear blue sky, the sound of soft waves as the tide gently rolls in, the weight of your body sinking into your beach chair, the warmth of the sand on your feet, a large umbrella keeping you slightly shaded, creating just the right temperature. As you're visualizing that, relax your face, let go of any tension in your forehead, between your eyebrows, your neck, and your throat. Soften your eyes and rest. Allow your breath to slow down and match the rolling waves of the water. There's no effort to be here. Spend time just taking it all in. And how does that feel?
Thank you, Francesca. Now let's hear from a parent. Rachel Zawicki has 2 children, ages 8 and 10. Rachel, will you describe what you do for self-care and how it helps?
Sure. So I try to remind myself that general maintenance of our bodies is really important. So if you have a car, ideally you are getting your oil changed regularly and you're not just waiting for it to blow up before you tend to the car. And our bodies are similar. We need to tend to ourselves regularly. And so for me, rest and nutrition are really important, but perhaps the biggest thing for me is being mindful of how much I'm bottling up my feelings, because the more you stuff your feelings down, you pressurize and turn your body into almost like a volcano that eventually needs to erupt. And so instead, I try to be really intentional about regularly finding ways to release my tension in smaller, more manageable chunks. So think about having like a steam release valve on your body instead of that volcano effect. So there's a really great support group on Facebook that I'm a part of. I talk to a counselor every other week. Sometimes I write, and sometimes we're not ready to talk about it. So in those situations, things like physical activity and artistic expression are really important. For me, I personally struggle with breathing exercises, so I sing, and I find the songs that you almost have to scream in order to hit the correct notes, and that's really helpful for me.
Thank you both for joining us in this important conversation on what parents need.